Okay, back again. Ole Sasquatch here. I'm on near my campsite, which is just across the bridge there on whatever side road this is. I don't I keep saying it, the 2322, and just about a quarter mile is when you turn off the road, and just across this bridge here is a little campsite that's pretty cool. So I thought I'd show you that. And then I want you to see the creek here. It's beautiful. It's hard to get water because, well, it's a little canyon. Just a sec. So I got here last night, and it was like 7:30 when I got here. Was able to get my stuff set up and get a fire going before I went to sleep. Stayed up till about 10:30. I heard a few things last night. Nothing too wild, just some cracks in the woods, cracking sticks. No big breaks or anything. But look at this. I believe that's East Canyon Creek. Got my I left my coffee on the side of the road. I set it down everywhere. This is my jet boil with the custom duct tape bottom because the cup on the bottom cracked and it would fall off, so I put some duct tape on there. Still works. I've had this thing for like 10 years. The cup works. The jet boil part of it actually finally broke. But there's all kinds of stuff going on around here. Excuse me. It's early, man. I've been up since 5 o'clock. The birds were chirping, if it was just the birds. And yeah, I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. Was dressed and out of the tent by 5:30. That's pretty early for me, but I never really sleep anyways. All right, so my campground's right up this road right here. Check this out. Just as you come in, boom, got a little arch. Now this is actually pretty cool. I'll show you. And then I'll show you my camp spot real quick and some other sticks in the woods. Just like that. And the little detail on the end is always kind of nice. But that arch right here goes underneath this other tree, and it's still alive. It's still green. It's been bent down underneath this dead snag here. Oops, underneath this dead snag. And then it's got the little cap on the end. So this is just right here, right when you come into the little camp area. This is not a campground. I don't do campgrounds, very rarely. Why would you pay to camp somewhere when you can go right across the street and camp for frickin' free? On the same creek, on the same piece of earth, but for free. And do your own thing. Anyways, so we got arches right there, an arch right there at the entrance to the campground. This whole place is actually pretty neat. It's got a lot of trees, which would be really nice in the summer. But there's sticks in the woods all around here. This whole area is filled with sticks in the woods. I gotta set my coffee down here in a second. This is my little camp area. Here, let me show you this right off to the left here. It's a mini break. Alright, so here's my campsite. KLR. I got my water hanging from a tree. I got my Camelback. And the other one I got from my wife for Christmas several years ago. But when I'm on my motorcycle, I try to carry them both. It's a little bit easier that way when you filter the water. The fire's still going from this morning. There's my little sitting stump that I'm sure has been everybody's sitting stump for years. It's worn and smooth, but it's perfect and meant to be. I started collecting wood earlier. Haven't processed any. I got my little super saw over here. My little super saw, that thing's awesome. Anyways, let me get on the move here and show you some sticks in the woods. There's my super tent. It's the Eureka teacup. It's pretty cool. I've been camping in that thing all winter long. I went back here earlier. There's a pretty cool little spot. If you give me a minute, I'll get to walking. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. You can see that's actually not a trail. It looks like one, but that's where the water runs through here in the winter. But if you look right back here, you can start to see it perhaps. It's another little spot right here. There's some huge old growth stumps. They're amazing. Let's get back here and check this out. So there's one, it's pushed over. Let me show you from here. So you can try to get the gist of what's going on. It's always difficult, it seems, to just like taking a picture, never quite captures what's truly going on. Anyways, this tree here has been pushed over and it goes up. It's a giant break. There's a lot of tracks through here too. I would say elk or a big ass buck. But look at this. This is huge. All of this stuff right here. So it goes from right here, zoop, to that twisted break. And then I don't know if you can see or not, but it bends around that tree. And then if you come back, this tree here is a super snap. Look at that. These trees are huge. So this one and that one. And then you got this whole tree right here that's a part of it. These are larger trees. These are pretty big. And then directly behind me, oh, look at that. There's a break. And it's bent down. Right there. with this tree on top of it. This whole place, this corner right here by the creek, is filled with sticks in the woods. Like a lot of them. Let me go back this way. I walked around a little bit this morning. Now that could be a track. I can see the heel. I would say a right. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's a track or an impression. I've seen quite a few of those, aside from the elk and the deer. And there's quite a few of those running through here too. That's probably what I heard last night, to be honest. Generally when I go camping, again, generally, the first night, maybe you hear stuff, maybe you don't. But by the third night, I always stay in the same spot. I generally also don't move my camp once I set my stuff up. I ain't moving for shit. Why would you? But generally by the second and the third night, it seems to me like Sasquatch knows you're there. I think they know you're there the whole time, but they start to come around and get a little interested. The longer you stay, there's that break. Makes a little kind of an X right there. But by the third night, things can start to get a little strange, in my experience. I'm not going any one particular direction. I'm just kind of walking around in the woods. But like, see that? When you step back from it, that's like a fence. And what's interesting, and I can't say I just noticed it, but this morning as I'm walking through here, following the sign of Sasquatch as well as the game trails, these barricades like this, they funnel the game move in a particular direction because of these structures. So I think that it's strategic. Look at that. Look at that. Now that's a smaller one. I see toes. I can see the gut. Son of a... Look at that. Right there, that's a right. I don't think you can see it. There's my finger. This is a heel. Oh, it could be a left. I would say left. I apologize. Look at the weight. Yeah. Regardless, here's the heel, and the toes are right here. All right, easily distracted. So this whole place is pretty neat, and I would encourage anybody, if you're ever out here, come up Forest Service Road 23, take this little side road till you hit the bridge and just start poking around in the woods. I'll take you guys across the street on my next one. I was gonna come over here. Let's go look at this. Here's fresh sign. I saw this morning. And you can see they walked right through here. But there's whatever this is right here looks at least interesting. I can't say. But I'd like to check it out. How long have I been recording? Holy moly, 15 minutes. They do that all over trees. Now some of them could be natural. A lot of things could be natural. But again, you got to play the odds. And after a while, this is the game trail right here. It's just readily apparent, you know, to me. and to other folks who are out poking around and trying to see what's going on. I'm just observing. Well, there's a little break up in the air right there. Or a bend. But these have all been manipulated. Now see, I'm on their trail. So they lean up like this. We got two right here. They go up. These have just been manipulated. That one right there has been twisted and back down again. This is the trail right here. You gotta go the right way. At least that's my opinion. We're coming up on the back side of the initial structure I showed you. And you can see I'm going the wrong way apparently. More stuff. Let's go around here. Whoop. More sign. Ooh, that's a little freshy. See, the trail runs back here. That's probably what I heard last night. Well, there's all kinds of sign right here. Okay, well, to be honest, I'm distracted, and I don't know that I'm not just rambling and making you guys dizzy walking through the woods. I'll take you across the street here in a little bit, but this is the backside of the other structure. Might be able to see it better from here. It's a big ass tree. Goes all the way back here. See how long it is. There's a lot of game sign back here for sure. Holy frijoles, that's a big tree. Now, of course, when it's bow season, the elusive black-tailed deer, that's a whole nother story. I do love to bow hunt though. Anyways, this is a big ass tree. Look at that. And see how it comes right here? You can't make this shit up. Look at it. It splits the trees. And it goes all the way down there. There's something back there. Right there. Huh. All right. Well, some northwest ground foliage. Holy Sasquatch out until my next video. Thank you guys again for subscribing to my channel. Hopefully I'll get better at narrating and making these videos, and I just want you guys to have a glimpse of what's going on when I'm out in the woods. And I generally have a good time out here, and I kind of like you guys to have fun seeing what I'm seeing. And I'll work on not sticking my finger in front of the thing either. But till the next time, Holy Sasquatch out.